Hey everybody. What is it, Friday? Is it actually honestly
It
Friday? It's tough
is
to tell.
It
Friday.
is.
I can't be the only one who thinks that it feels like a Monday. Today feels
I have no
like
idea what
a
it
Monday.
is.
Yesterday
I,
definitely
I
felt like Sunday to me. Today definitely feels like a Monday, but it is Friday. It's your favorite time of the week. It's your favorite time of the year. It's the final Star Trek and chill of the year. There's so much to talk about, to argue about, to giggle
Yay!
about. We're going to talk
Argue.
Yay!
about kind of like a year in review for Star Trek in a casual way. We'll also kind of look ahead to 2025. Melissa's got a bunch of fun stuff prepared. Meteorologist Katie has a fruit that she hopes is a persimmon, but she doesn't know for sure, people at home. So please feel free when she
Ooh.
pulls it up in a minute to let her know if it is in fact a persimmon or if it is in fact not a persimmon, or as Melissa calls them, persmers.
Permissions.
Everybody, Melissa Longo is here, if you can believe that.
Hi, put their river there.
Ah, that's what she means for pomegranate. Uh,
Glad you could translate,
Yum.
Ryan.
thank you. Our good pal, back of the head, John Orkiola of Screen Rant is here as well.
hello,
He's
hello.
got
You know what? It would actually be a really cool game. Persimmon or not persimmon? We can just have this whole thing going on.
Hmm. Sounds like
I
we could
think
fill a show with that.
at least half an hour.
easy, easy. But John does have some interesting things to talk about. Like, for example, how did they get Jolene Blalock, or just Jolene, to be, oh wait, is that a spoiler? Nah, not at this point.
Nah.
On lower decks. He'll tell you
Oh,
about
you
that in
know,
a moment. And of
yep.
course, the teaser is that Katie Meteorologist is here.
Yeah.
I
Woohoo.
got the sweatshirt for Christmas, and it's like being hugged by the sun. I love it.
Of
It's so
Zeus.
warm. I'm just gonna spontaneously combust. It's great.
Cool.
Oh,
It's
take it
also
off.
getting cold here. It's like it's been raining all day, and nah. This is keeping me
Okay,
good.
so you need the oven. Keep yourself
I
warm.
do. I really do.
It's
Which
been
funny
raining
enough,
here in
this
LA
look
too.
really.
A little
Hmm.
bit.
Wow, I'm
Trying.
slacking. I need to check the radar.
Speaking of ovens, an oven would be pretty scared if Shar was around because Shar would be shoving a delicious pizza in there. Charlene Schmidt is here.
You damn
Ooh.
right I would. Yes, or a pie in the case of this week.
Mmm,
Hmm.
pie.
Yes.
Sounds good. What kind of pie?
It's actually a cheesecake, not a pie. But it's like a
Ooh.
pie crust. I make a graham cracker crust from scratch because the pre-made ones just taste kind of icky in my opinion. So
Mm-hmm.
do that, and then I do a non-dairy pumpkin cheesecake. So I do non-dairy cream
Oh.
cheese with pumpkin, various spices, egg replacer, and it turns out lovely.
What
Hmm.
is an
It's been a
egg
tradition.
replacer?
That is, I think it's like tapioca starch, if I'm recalling
Oh,
correctly. Yeah,
okay.
basically it's like a powder you mix
Hmm.
with water in lieu of eggs to give you kind of the consistency.
Thickness, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it
Sometimes they
does a great
used
I
to
job.
didn't
use
know that
like
existed.
what are those? Like those seeds or something? What is it? I'm trying to think of
Chia
Flax
seeds?
seeds.
flax seeds. That's what
Yeah.
it is, I think.
Oh.
But it's just not, it's more like filmy than eggy. But
Yeah,
Sentai
it's not
says,
like
hello,
that.
Ryan, Melissa, John, Katie, and Charlene. Hi, Sentai. Everybody, my name's
Hi.
Ryan T. Husk. One of the best pies I ever had, I will never have again because I'm vegetarian. And it was paella in
Oh.
Barcelona.
Technically not a pie,
Ooh.
but
Really good
okay.
back then. I just remember that when you guys were talking about pies, I was like, oh man, that paella was really good.
Ooh.
Um, Anyway, so hello to Mark Zutkoff, Cerulean Blue, it's been a while. Joshua Reeve,
Mm.
Fran Iverson, Sentai, hello, Joel. May Borello up in the Bay Area. It should be called the May Area. No, that didn't work. What's up, Steve Case, aka Joe Bugbuster. Everybody knows he's Joe Bugbuster. Check him out. Heather Blue Fulton. Lots of blues going on today. Glenn Iverson, Linda Anderegg. Hi, hi, hi. Ananzi the Spider is also here.
Ooh.
Hello.
Wow.
Like Charlotte's Web. That's fun.
Now
Dave
we've got
Gregory
spiders
is
in the
here.
audience. We're really reaching through
Yes.
getting the demographics in.
Right.
War Dogheim is also here. Hello to Lucia Raz out in Brazil, one Trek fan. So many fun people. Rashid, Bob D. All right. Where do we start? Oh, everybody, please. We just named like 1 million people. So please, let's get 1 million likes. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell
Yeah.
icon for notifications. If you're listening in, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. And then Katie and her beautiful, warm, snuggy sweater will give you 2 thumbs up for doing so.
Yay! Here's a sneak peek. You get the rest of it after.
Don't give
You
it all
get half
away,
your
Katie.
payment up front.
That's right. That's right.
Well, where should we start? Let's start off, everybody.
Beverages.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh,
Beverages.
beverages. I'm so
Beverages.
sorry.
Drinking.
I
What
haven't
are we
gotten much
drinking?
sleep. Melissa, everybody at home, let us know what you're drinking. Is it eggnog? Is it rum? Is it eggnog with rum or brandy? Is it water? Like Katie, probably. Melissa, what are you drinking?
I am drinking this sparkling pomegranate punch beverage from
Mm.
Trader
Mm.
Joe's. And it looks like a
Pomegranate.
pretty color.
Nice.
Kind of looks
Got
like
some
a beer.
pomegranates downstairs. I'm very excited about that.
Mhm, me too.
I have some pomegranates too.
Me too, because I had them. They're actually in the fridge right now.
Yay!
John Orchiola
Love
doesn't
it.
like pomegranates.
That's not true.
Oh, okay.
You got mysteriously quiet when we all giggled about pomegranates. You're just like, I'm gonna wait for this part to
I was thinking
end.
about eating them. I was thinking about nonstop eating pomegranates. I went to a fugue state.
They're so delicious.
It is.
What are you drinking, Katie, today? Right now.
Well, I just realized I still have that peach drink from last week that I didn't finish, so I might just tap into that. And some I'd say 40-degree water.
Ooh, very nice.
40, very
Wow.
specific temperature,
Chills.
40 degrees.
I'm like, that sounds like a 40.
Hercules,
Oh.
Hercules.
Hello to our good friend Chuck A in the live chat. Joy is also in the
Hey.
live chat, our good buddy.
Hey.
Wayne Zachary
Man,
as
everybody's
well.
showing up today.
Woohoo.
They're not working.
Yeah,
Right?
heck no, we're not working. No.
But I'm just surprised
No.
people remember what day it is. It really does not feel like
did
a
not.
Friday.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
Ryan, I don't know what day it is either. Don't feel
I have
bad.
no. I was shocked it was Friday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've known what day it is
livid.
all week.
Mm.
Who cares?
I know.
I've just been
Yeah.
living
This is
Groundhog
like
Day all week.
The purgatory time.
Yeah.
It
You
is.
Between Christmas and New Year's Eve, there's like these 5 days of like limbo.
Mhm.
Yeah, what do we do?
Speaking of limbo, third place, Limbo 2019, Charlene Schmidt. What are you drinking?
You know what? I ran downstairs really quick to pour some vodka and orange liqueur into
Ooh,
my B5
oh.
mug because I was doing a B5. We did like an end of year wrap chat, just very informal on the Mission Log Discord. And then I've topping that off with some Squirt, favorite beverage. Best
You gotta
beverage
say
to say,
sport
so here we
once a
go.
week.
When are they going to
Gotta get that
sponsor
cool
us?
chill of the year.
They've got to sponsor us at some point. This is ridiculous.
No.
You know, then we can just put Squirt all over, you know,
Yeah.
because they're our sponsors.
hmm We can all
Oh
have
my
Squirt
gosh.
to enjoy.
Joy.
Star Trek and Squirt.
Joy in the live chat is spreading more joy. She says, Katie's so cute with her plushy self.
You
You do look kind of
so
like a
cute.
plushie.
Yeah, she does.
It's like you went to Build-A-Bear, but made yourself the
Herself.
stuffy.
Right.
I
right.
would. I would so. If I could fit into those clothes, they look comfortable.
John Orchiola wearing very comfortable sweater, but no pants. What are you
That's
drinking?
right.
Pants are optional.
Well, let me tell you what I'm not drinking. I am not drinking melted down icicles because Katie told me to stop doing that.
That's right. Don't eat bird shit.
That's right. Knock it off, she said. So,
Knock it off.
so,
Good job, Katie.
so what I am drinking is eggnog with the secret ingredient. You know, the secret ingredient that Dr.
Word.
McCoy puts in his beans.
Tennessee whiskey.
Ooh.
That's right. It's in my Cork Industries mug, but the
Wow.
decal is coming off. So
Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful.
it's well worn.
It's
Nice.
becoming cloaked. It's not wearing off. It's just like slowly or changing phase.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that. Maybe it's going
That
into
is true.
subspace.
Yeah.
Linda Androig in the live chat says she loves Ruby Red Squirt. That sounds pretty
Oh,
good.
heck yeah.
Ooh.
Back in the day, I
Mhm.
was all about that too.
I've never had that one.
It's hard to find now if they still
Here's
make
what I'm
it.
drinking. No more picking protein shakes because all I got left are good ones. So I'm gonna do
Ooh.
a cookies and cream because I'm worth it.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm also gonna
Ooh.
wash that down with a orange vanilla Waterloo.
Why that
Katie,
combination,
don't you
though?
dare make that face on something that's delicious.
Ooh.
It tastes like an orange Julius.
By
Yeah.
itself, I don't doubt it's good. But with cookies and cream in your stomach,
Oh, that's a good
I don't know
point.
if they can cohabitate.
Don't
Good point.
burp.
It's just water with a hint of flavor, so it's not really
Oh,
orange
okay, that's
anything.
better.
Isn't that what
No,
everything is?
Katie, I see your point. Because
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
gurgle from the carbonation, like that's gurgles and cream then, and that would kind of be a little distasteful coming back up.
Better than squirt and cream, I guess.
True. Thankfully, there's no cream here.
Oh my god.
I feel
Just
like it
squirt
would.
all over the
I
place.
feel like it would not ferment, but like what's the word I'm looking for?
Coagulate?
Not quite coagulate, but
Congeal?
Curdle.
Curdle. Thank you.
Curdle.
Curdle. You got it, Melissa. Thank you. Man, I'm slow today. Thank God Melissa's here to save us. All right.
Someone's got to have a working brain.
I know.
Curdle for 300, Jack.
Yes, that's the one. Chris Garris is also in the live chat. Hello, Chris Garris. All right. I do think that it would curdle though, like yogurt or something. So, Katie, we're going to talk all about Star Trek today. It's going to be so much fun. Everybody at home, you are going to help us get the 2025 Lappy Awards started. We're right in the very preliminary process, but there are a few things we need your help with, maybe. I mean, maybe you could tell us what the category should be, or maybe we'll ignore it. I don't know. But anyway, the point is that there's a good chance that we could use your help. Katie, it's time for you to enjoy a delicious fruit that may or may not be a persimmon.
Find out.
Let's do this.
Because, okay, I've been working doubles every day this week, and my brain is shot. So I just walked into the store, I saw a P, I was like, is it? And it said persimmons, but it was like, they lined all the tags up, and then there's just piles of fruit. I'm like, this one looks like maybe.
Okay,
So I
but
went-
hang on. Here, oh God, you already did. I was gonna say, Katie, the big surprise is I also have a persimmon. So if our fruits match, you know that you got the correct fruit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I need to, because this is mine.
Pressure's on.
This is that. It's got a butt.
Look at that.
Ding, 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 ding.
They're identical.
Let's go. I love it. There was
One
one
too.
whose top popped off. These things look so cool.
I'm not gonna comment
How
on
about
that.
that one?
Yeah, that one's not being eaten.
Okay.
But I do have one that I sliced up because my mom and
Oh,
I were
good.
sitting in the kitchen, and she's like, "How do you eat a persimmon?" And I was like,
Like this.
and yeah, she's like, "You can eat it as an apple, apparently." Which, wow, you went all over that. Okay.
That's
Are
really
there
good.
seeds or I didn't see
There's
a
a
pit.
there's
so
a
I'm
pit in
assuming-
the middle, kind of like not a pit, but like an apple core kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
in the
Then
middle.
I will slice
Yeah, it's a
directly
little
into
bit.
my
Not
thumb
bad.
to get that off. Okay. Cheers to this mangled piece of fruit. Mm.
See?
I
Kinda
don't know
sweet.
how I'm supposed to feel about this. Ooh.
Kind of sweet, kind of nutty.
Yeah, why is it nutty?
Because it's delicious.
It smells, it tastes like something smells, but I don't remember what it smells like.
Hmm.
A little pumpkin-y.
That, yes.
Little-
Like when you carve open a pumpkin and you're pulling out the the guts of it.
Ew.
That's what it tastes
Ah.
like.
But it's a little sweet and a little apple-y.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. It's like, you know that scene in Ratatouille when he eats something and like the flavors are colorful on the picture and thing? That is like there's different layers to this thing.
Mhm.
I don't think I've ever been confused by a fruit more than this.
Take another bite.
Um, that one was mushier.
Hmm.
I'm
Is that good or
wondering-
bad?
Well, because there certain persimmons are supposed to be mushy, and then the other ones are not. And the ones that you got are not supposed to
Not.
be mushy.
Huh.
Great.
They're supposed to be a bit crisp, like biting into an apple.
Yeah, that's so good. Tastes like chicken.
You know?
What kind of persimmon did you get, Ryan?
Chicken persimmon.
Never seen that one before.
Crossbred.
Actually, an organic one, all the way from California's Central Coast. My parents delivered it. I was like, wait a minute,
no
they
kidding.
brought persimmons. I got some
Beautiful.
persimmons.
Cool.
Wow.
Mhm.
Huh.
You know, I'm
Katie,
gonna
what are you
give
giving
it-
it?
I'm gonna give it a 5. I genuinely don't know how to feel about this thing.
Okay.
I'd
Requires
try it
further
again.
study.
It does, yeah. I'm putting it on the research shelf.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's writing down 5 for Jenny?
Oh, I got it. I got
You got
it.
it?
What
All
a
right.
relief.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Have it in my
Cerulean Blue
notes.
says, my ponies used to get sick eating them off the trees as a young child. Your ponies were a young child? That's all I remember. You've lived, Cerulean Blue. You have lived. Anyway,
Five.
John,
Yo,
how
What
did
are you
Jolene
drinking?
Blalock get? Wait, did we we didn't.
Oh. What?
John,
Yeah.
did
What?
we got John's beverage of choice, didn't we?
Eggnog.
Eggnog, right?
eggnog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
John, how did Jolene Blalock get nabbed for Lower Decks? Because everybody's been trying to get her. She's been retired. She's a family woman. She's done her time. She wants to live her life with her family, and I'm very happy for her. And I was very surprised to see her in Lower Decks. What gives?
That was probably the biggest surprise of the year from Lower Decks, just because we all know that Jolene has said no to every Star Trek has asked her to come back as T'Pol in some form or another. But I think one of the keys was that everybody wanted to come back live action, and like, how do you kind of reconcile that with how it's been 15 years since she played T'Pol last? But so when I interviewed Mike McMahon about the Lower Decks finale, and I'm trying to remember this because I have not been thinking about Star Trek at all since I went on vacation. But
Boo.
Good for you, man.
Not at
I'm-
all?
not at all. No,
What?
I've been in it to segue. I've been in a total Nosferatu haze where I have just been living in 1838 Transylvania, and that's all that's been occupying my mind. But as I recall, if I'm trying to recall what Mike told me, I could just look it up. But anyway, what I'm trying to remember is that so he sent Jolene a letter, and he also sent her the script to 509 for Lower Decks 509, and the letter was basically him talking about how much T'Pol meant to him. And so she watched Lower Decks, and then she contacted them, and they were like, and she was like, "This is great. I love it. Like, I love this show. I want to do this show." And that's basically how they got her to come aboard. And I think obviously, yes, the appeal was that, hey, you just get the voice to Paul. But also I think the fact that Lower Decks is so funny and so smart, and she was able to watch it and really, really enjoy it just as a great show. Star Trek, yes, but also just a fantastic comedy on its own right. And she really wanted to do it. I asked Mike if he got the impression that she might want to do more Star Trek because she had such a great experience, and he said he wasn't sure, but she had such a good time recording to Paul, and apparently also like there were a lot of jokes about Scott Bakula. She loved Scott Bakula, and so
Who
and
doesn't?
so when the line was being recorded about where T'Pol called him a big Starfleet nerd, apparently there are variations of this and her just riffing and coming up with different ways to make fun of him, which
Oh my
hopefully will
God.
be on the Blu-ray because
I
like
hope
I am dying to hear
so.
him to hear Jolene just goof on Bakula for like however long she does it
Oh
for.
my gosh.
I
That's-
love that kind of
That's
content.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Honestly,
But
that's my one. Oh no,
No,
I
no,
was
no,
just gonna say
no.
that's the one thing that I really wish that they had managed to get on Lower Decks with Scott Bakula. And
Yeah.
bring him back.
Aw.
I would have burst into tears.
Well, there's still
Aw.
time. Oh,
Oh.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's still a chance. There's still hope out there.
Yeah.
It could happen. This is
Yeah.
Star Trek, man. It might take 20 or 30 years, but it could happen.
Yeah.
Everybody
At this
comes
point,
back
yeah,
at some point.
anything.
Even Jolene.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Everything-
she's
everything's on the table.
proven anyone can come back.
Yeah.
But she was so flawless. I think of all of the legacy people who've come back and done guest voices, she stands out because she sounded exactly like she did in 2001. She sounded like her cadences were perfect. The way she said every line was perfect. Like it was just a Paul again 25 years ago. Like it was amazing. It was such a great performance.
It's like she was never
Now,
gone. Now, oh, go ahead, Katie.
Oh no, I was gonna say, did any of you think, 'cause this is my thought process watching the episode, I was like, wow, the person they got to voice to Paul really did their homework and like they got the voice down, and then her name came up in the credits and I verbally was just like, what? And smacked the desk. I was like, what?
Mm.
Did any of you guys have that, or did you like
No, I knew it was her.
Immediately.
That's why
Figured, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
stunned that it was her.
Yeah.
And also she credited Jolene because that's what she wanted. Like Mike said, they ask every guest voice how they want to be credited, and she specifically said she just wants to be called Jolene. So that's how that happened.
Mm.
she wants to be a
So
song.
I was just
Right.
thinking,
She is.
Jolie.
Yeah, she's like Prince or Bono.
Golly.
Yeah.
Well, also,
Hey, John, do you know what episodes she watched of Lower Decks
Ooh.
that convinced her
don't,
to do
no.
it?
I'm not
okay.
sure. I should find out.
I'd be curious to know.
Mike McMahon said any episode except for the first one. I don't know if he said anything of
I
the sort.
excrete
but-
us?
No, but I do want to point out this little item here.
Oh
It
my
says
gosh.
there's
Oh,
a little
no.
dog. It says, "Does
Aw.
he bite?" He says, "No, he hurts you in other ways." Lower Decks is done.
Oh, what a jerk.
Boo that dog.
Man.
Boo that hurtful dog.
Boo. Up yours, dog. You're a bad one.
That was found in some Star Trek Facebook group that I can't find right now. Oh, but here's another thing. Speaking of Facebook, sometimes Facebook sends you memories from back in the day, and they're almost always fun to look back at. Here's one that I posted exactly 10 years ago today. And it's kind of Star Trek related, but also not at all Star Trek related. I was just kind of showing off a little bit of my Lord of the Rings gaming collection.
right.
I've got
Wow.
Lord of the Rings Checkers, Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit, the Hobbit Adventure board game. We've got the Lord of the Rings straight up game. We got Lord of the Rings chess set and Lord of the Rings Risk Trilogy Edition. Whoa.
Ooh.
I think I just
Wow.
gotten this one. As you can see, the plastic's still on it. And I was like, man, I'm getting a good little collection here.
That's so cool.
I got a lot of burn from this game, this Lord of the Rings. It shouldn't be called Lord of the Rings. It should be this one right here. It should be called the Hobbit game because really you're just the hobbits, and it's up to 5 players. Oh yeah, it says right here for 2 to 5 players. But here's the key: if you're just the hobbits, how can there be up to 5 players?
Oh my gosh, it's time to play some games.
Maybe the live chat knows.
Yes.
Live chat,
Yeah.
if you can only play a hobbit, but there are 5 players possible, who's the 5th hobbit? Who is the 5th hobbit? You actually have to have read the books to know this one. This is guys not in the movies, I'm sure.
They're not counting Bilbo?
No, but that's a good one. There's Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin. And well, we'll see if anybody gets it in the live chat. But obviously, yeah, Bilbo would be a good answer too. But this one is, I don't think this guy was in the movies at all. Who was the 5th? Pete Best, Joel says.
Leonard Nimoy, because I've got that song in my head now, the Bilbo Baggins song.
Bilbo Baggins, the bravest little hobbit of them all.
Okay, the 5th hobbit, just so we can move on. Some people will know this. Faith Howell, if she's in the live chat, will know this. Fatty Bulger.
Oh, yeah.
Fatty Bulger.
Okay.
Nobody wanted to be Fatty Bulger. Nobody wanted to be like, I'll be Fatty. Nobody ever said that. Anyway.
Well, the question, Ryan, is why aren't you having game nights? You got stacks and stacks of games.
I did. Well, because here's the thing. I don't really like people.
Fair. I mean, I feel you.
No, I don't know. There's some of these games I still to this day have not actually played. Like, I don't know if I've played that Hobbit Adventure board game. Sometimes I'll like read the instructions and I'll be like, nah, this one seems like work. Trivial Pursuit sounds fun. Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit sounds like a good time.
Next STLV, we need to have a game night in one of the rooms because I just got Throw Burrito and I'm dying to play that game. So everyone just bring a board game to STLV.
Is that
Burrito?
like a hot potato, but it's a burrito?
It's a good idea.
We have like these 2 stuffed burritos and you just like are attacking each other and it's part card game, part like dodgeball. It's really interesting.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Well, I just got this.
Oh, cool. Whoa. I've got the Voyager version.
Wait, hang on. I gotta pin you here.
I got TOS and TNG. So together we almost have all of them.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow,
so
fun.
we need to play these games.
What kind of game is that? What is that?
It's a card game.
It's a card game. And then
I honestly have not played it much just because I don't really have anybody to play it with. But oh yeah. But I have it. I have it.
Yeah.
Eon Flux.
Brand new.
Also, that does look really fun. Yeah, bring it somewhere.
Yeah.
Like a dumpster around a Ralph's. No, not really that. But
you hanging
here's
out in the
something
back of the Ralph's dumpster, Ryan?
Not
where you hang
anymore.
out?
No.
Not anymore?
I stopped doing that like days ago.
That's a high school thing.
This is from a website called twitter.com, and this is pretty science fiction-y, so please be sure to enjoy this. Here it is. Just ran into this when I was about to share this video today.
Oh, yeah. I saw the video.
Oh, yeah, I saw this. This is wild.
What?
Yeah.
How does this happen? I see it, but I don't understand it.
Well, the eel made its way out of its esophagus.
Yeah, it says the photographer has captured the incredible moment an eel escaped from a heron's stomach while the bird was still in flight. The bird doesn't even look like it's bothered by this. It swallowed an eel whole, and the eel's like, I can top that. And the eel ate its way out of the bird's stomach.
Yeah.
And is the bird still alive?
Not.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, is it gonna
looks
bleed
fine.
out?
He doesn't seem to be reacting too hard. There's not a lot of blood. I don't know.
Wow.
In a way,
when the
Katie
eel comes
is the eel.
out.
In a way, Katie is the eel and the bird is this podcast because she has to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true. She has to escape.
Katie, feel free to eat
Yeah.
your way out of our stomach.
fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna skip. That is such a weird note to exit on, but thank you guys.
An A sharp.
I'll see you next week.
Okay.
See you soon.
Happy New Year,
Enjoy your
Katie.
weekend.
Pick
Bye.
a fruit for me. I'll find out later.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
We'll think of something.
I guess we ought to do a poll, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I still want figs. I'm getting pissed. We've gone almost an entire year.
Figs.
When did we start this? When did we
Oh,
start?
like 10,000 years ago?
Yeah, it was during the Ice
A lot of
Age.
fruit.
It was a long, yeah, it was colder somehow.
Okay, so let's get a poll going. What are our options? I'm gonna say next fruit.
Let's see. Figs, dates.
Yeah. Oh, date's a good one.
Those have been on the
Uh-huh.
poll. Haven't made it yet. What else though?
right. Hmm.
What about something terrible like squash? I'm sure she hasn't. Oh no, I bet she has never tried zucchini. Let's do that.
Zucchini. See, zucchini's great if you bake it with stuff, but buy it on its own, it's so bland.
I have to hope I spelled it correctly.
mean.
Zucchini.
Well, yeah.
I grew a lot of zucchini though when I lived in North Dakota. Like I
Yeah.
didn't even have to try. You just like put the seeds in the soil, give them water, and they just all over the
They
place. And all of a
blow
sudden
up,
we had way
right?
more than we knew what to do with. Yeah.
And they're
We had so many
gigantic. They
zucchini
get big.
casseroles.
Mm-hmm.
Or as they
Makes
call it,
you
their
Zucchini
hat
bread.
dish. Zucchini bread. We did that.
Yeah. I grew
So
one
could
one
not
time that
give it
was
away.
like the size of my leg.
Ooh.
But it gets hard. Like the outside gets like hard if you grow it too long, but they'll grow forever. So everybody, we need a fourth fruit, even though zucchini's a gourd, everybody knows.
Joshua Reeve
Yes.
suggests yellow raisins.
That's too
Has
easy.
Katie had raisins yet?
That's letting her
I
off the
think
hook.
she's had raisins before.
I mean, this is Katie though. We can't
know,
assume
but-
anything.
But that's like the easiest thing to eat.
It is.
It's a
That is
fruit.
very easy. Mm.
What's a John Orchiola, what's your favorite fruit?
I would probably just go for a nice ripe orange, but yeah, I mean that's basically. I'm pretty basic when it comes to fruits. I do like blueberries. I do love blueberries, to be honest.
I think
We
she's
did
done the
that.
blues.
She's
right.
done blueberries.
Yeah.
She's had blue, she's had black, she's had raspberries.
Yeah.
She had blackberries? I don't know if she did.
Yeah, she
Has she
did.
had blackberries?
She did?
Those are
Okay.
pretty good. Blackberries are pretty good. Cherries. She did cherries, right?
Cherries.
She did cherries.
Did
Chuck
she?
A suggests pear. She did enjoy a juicy pear, if I remember
Yes.
correctly.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Joshua Reeve. He says this is the
Ooh,
podcast about squirt,
Oh,
which
Grapefruit.
is grapefruit.
meanie.
You know she's never had grapefruit before.
Oh shoot. Oh,
That's a
that's
great
kind
one.
of fun.
Yeah, this is a
Because
great one.
she says everything tastes like grape. She's like, it kind of tastes like grape, but and so
Yeah.
we'll be like, hey, grapefruit. It tastes like it's basically grapes.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
Yeah. Oh man.
So those are the
grapefruit,
options, everybody, in the live
It's gonna
chat.
knock her on her ass.
Figs, dates, zucchini, or grapefruit.
But she loves grapefruit, but hated pickles.
Oh yeah, the pickles were not good. None of them. Didn't she try two different kinds?
I think so.
If I recall, and neither one went well.
No.
Poor girl.
Mark suggests cantaloupe too. Did she ever do cantaloupe?
Ooh, maybe
Mm-mm.
not. I don't
I
know
don't
if
think
that's
so.
happened.
So that'll have
I
to. We'll
don't
put that
think
in
so.
next week. We got a bunch of sadists in the poll so far. It seems Fig's never gonna win. I'm so sad.
I voted for figs this time.
I did too.
Yeah.
Although one Trek fan has a really good suggestion, pink grapefruit. If that ends up being the winner, I do think that is a smart idea.
It's slightly better.
I
Mhm.
think so. Might be a little more accessible
Sweet.
eating just straight up without anything else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You guys, we can't. It's delicious. Just in case she's listening in.
I mean, it is, but it's definitely going to be an experience.
It's delicious if you're a 70-year-old grandma. 70-year-old grandmas love grapefruits for breakfast for some reason.
Mhm.
I think it was some diet fad back in the day, and that's how that happened.
I think
Is
so
that-
too.
But they
Weird
love
Al did a
it.
parody song about it. That's how I know.
What was it?
Grapefruit diet, diet.
Like Zoot Suit Riot? That's funny.
Yes.
Zoot Suit Ryan. Okay.
What about limes? Does she
Red.
have limes?
Oh no, that's a good one too.
No. No, we haven't
Just
strayed from the
have her
more
just
sour
eat a
stuff
lime
so
straight
far.
up. Or lemons. You're right.
Just take
There's
a bite
whole
out of a
bouquet.
lemon.
January is going to be like citrus month. We're going to do
Mm.
grapefruit, lemon, lime. What's another citrus? Cherry, but
She's had oranges, but not blood oranges. That's a little
That
different.
would be fun.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, before our numbers drop, surprisingly, they haven't. Thanks, everybody.
Right, like they haven't already.
I just realized that like we're just like talking about fruits, and it's very interesting to me, but I'm wondering if some people may
It is
not.
interesting.
This is the
Oh,
show. This is what we do.
plantains.
We mix it up.
Plantains.
Plantains, huh? Ooh.
Well,
Ooh, plantains. I don't think that's happened yet.
Mm-mm.
right.
Hmm.
And we'd have to make sure that she doesn't eat them raw.
Oh, yeah.
You're not allowed to
Is
eat
that-
plantains raw?
You're not supposed to eat those things raw.
Why? What happens?
Well,
die.
I was told that you get the runs, but um
During the show?
I
Probably.
don't know, but
Yeah.
Well,
it's-
then let's, I don't know.
Ooh, pomelo.
Brian!
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not for or against. I'm just saying.
I see ya.
Hello, Red Shirt Bob, Rookie of the Year. Okay.
Yo.
Let's talk about a little bit of Star Trek while we're here. Oh, this is fun. Melissa, you did the game.
Yes, yes, yes.
Where is it?
Which
Where
one? What
is it?
game?
It's right where it says Star Trek and Chill in red. It's the link right
Okay.
below that.
So this is so cool. Oh, I can't even. This was a fun game that did I mention it live or just in a
You did mention it live.
okay. And Melissa, being the entrepreneur that she is, was like, I could do that. So everybody at home, it is time to play Whose, say it with me, Mouth
Mouth
Is It Anyway?
Is it anyway?
Oh, yay!
I really want to run with this game because it's, it's fun.
Let's
Here it comes.
examine mouths.
This one is so easy. Watch this. Come on. That's
Hmm.
got to be Jeff Combs, right?
I don't know.
That's got to be
Those
Jeff.
those are
Live chat.
It seems like two different sets of lips.
Well, he plays 40 characters.
Yeah.
And the texture of the lips
I would guess
changes.
Jeff Combs. I would definitely guess Jeff Combs there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
does the live chat
is
have to say?
saying, Jeff Combs. Jeff Combs.
Yeah, they're saying
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. To Jeff
Okay.
Combs.
However, Melissa,
Yeah.
what is the correct answer?
It's Jeff Combs.
Woo!
Woohoo! Wayoon.
this
I
is-
specifically said Wayoon.
All right.
Oh,
It's
so we're going
fun.
by character, not actor. Okay, even better. Okay,
Uh-huh.
number 2. That,
Mm.
oh, that's a little tougher.
Is that Kelvin versus Scotty, aka Simon Pegg? It kind of looks
Oh.
that way with the second photo.
The one on the right
Mhm.
looks to me like Barkley a little bit, but not on the left, so it's not Barkley.
Mm. You know, this is a lot harder than it seems.
Mm.
Yeah.
The chin
Huh.
is pretty distinctive, though. Who's got a chin like that?
Who in their right mind has a chin?
What does the live chat say? Well,
Let's
Cerulean
see.
Blue says Barkley.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
See,
Hi,
this looks like
Trek
Barkley here,
reviewer.
but not that.
On B95 says Trip. Red Shirt Bob says, could be Pike.
Hmm.
One Trek fan says, I think it's still Jeffrey Combs.
Okay, are you punking us right now and they're all Jeffrey Combs?
I want to do that too now.
No, that's definitely not
The
Jeffrey
oops, all
Combs.
Jeffrey Combs edition.
So we have Trip, we have Malcolm Reed, we have
Ooh.
Connor,
Maybe. No, not quite though.
No, I don't think it's Malcolm.
we have Phlox. Joy says she was thinking Barkley.
Ooh,
Mark
Kelvin
said-
Pike. Mark
Right?
Zikoff said that. That's a good guess. Cerulean Blue says they are all Jeff. Jeff.
Yeah, see, the one on the right looks like Barkley to me, but the one on the left does not.
Not at all.
Uh-uh.
No, honestly, okay, the more I look at the one on the left, it does look like Trip.
But there are
I
lieutenants
don't
in the
know.
grade tips here.
Yep. All right, what's the answer, Melissa Longo? This is a toughie.
It's Barkley.
Yeah!
All
Man alive.
It
2
is
for 2.
Barkley.
Good job, everybody that guessed that. All right,
Well
number
done.
3. That looks like Keiko to me,
Ooh, yeah.
especially here on the left. Looks like
I think it's-
Keiko to me.
I think it's Terry Farrell.
Oh.
Yeah, on the left, definitely. The right is a little harder to discern.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Terry Farrell because that's like her like
Jawline.
stern science face on the
Yeah,
right.
you're right, John. It is. It's got to be.
The War Dogheim says Keiko. Chris Garris says Kess. Linda Anderegg says Jadzia. Cerulean Blue says Jadzia. War Dog says, oh, maybe Jadzia. Joshua Reeve, Jadzia. Rashid,
Yeah, she's getting all the votes now.
Heather Fulton Blue, Kess. Yeah, so yeah, most of you are correct with it being Jadzia, aka Terry Farrell.
Oh,
All
let me
right.
pull that up again. That's a good one. It's really the jawline on the right that looks like her to me.
Yeah.
All right, number 4. Ooh, that's a tough
Janeway.
That's Janeway.
On the right?
Absolutely. Yep.
I mean, the
Yep.
left,
Prominent
100%
jaws,
is Janeway.
prominent chin.
Yeah.
That is so
Okay.
Janeway. It's gotta be. Yep. That's even the way they did her lipstick, like in the 1996/7.
I wonder what
Let's
this one on the right
see.
is. Like what
Well, it's
picture that's
her.
from on the right. The one on the left is, I mean, as long as you know one of them for sure is her, then, they both are. The one on the left looks just like her to me. The one on the right's a little tougher to discern.
When we
Softer, but-
scroll down after the game is done and we've gotten all the answers, I did provide the pictures that these lips were taken
Nice.
from. So,
Nice.
Very nice.
and everyone's saying Janeway, Janeway,
Yeah.
Janeway, Janeway,
Mhm.
Janeway. The
Especially
answer
this
is
this
Yeah.
little half smirk right here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a very distinct Janeway look.
Sorry,
Yes,
Melissa,
the
you were saying
answer is Janeway. Yes.
beautiful.
Mm.
Oh, that's Zoe
Number
Saldana.
5, Zoe Saldana. I think you are right. Good job,
Yeah.
Shar.
That's definitely her.
Let's see what the live chat has to say.
I think you nailed that quickly, Shar. That was going to
Yeah,
take
why
me a
I know
while.
that so instantly, I don't know. But
This on the left, this one's definitely Telltale.
So, Glenn Arverson says 2009 Uhura. Joshua Reeves says Zoe. Dracarys says Raffi. Wardogheim says Uhura. Lucia says Zoe Saldana. Linda Anderegg says Raffi. May Borello says Michelle. Joshua Reef says, no, it's Raffi.
Yeah, hang on. If
You know,
the
it
one on
could
the
be.
right, the one on the
Yeah.
right definitely looks like Raffi, and the one on the left
Because
looks more like Zoe. But
Yes,
I'm going to
this is
change my answer and
true.
say it's
What's the
Raffi.
name of what do you call the part like that's right above the bow of your lip? Because that's very Michelle Hurd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what that's called. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
okay,
think
the
it's
more I look at
definitely
it, the more I
Michelle Hurd.
think it could be Michelle Hurd. Oh, damn. Okay.
The one on the right tells me for sure.
I don't. Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, I would say
Question
it's
mark.
Raffi.
Melissa Longo.
The answer is Michelle Hurd, Raffi.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you
Wow.
scroll down, I put half of the pictures that I took them from.
Ayun, Barkley. Oh,
Yeah,
pouty
all right.
face.
Look at that chin.
Jadzia. Oh,
There, yeah.
Mhm.
Janeway.
Janeway.
Oh, very nice.
Oh.
Ah, yes, you have an animated Janeway. Love it.
Raffi.
And okay, Raffi. Okay.
Well, that was fun, Melissa.
That was
Great
fun.
job.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, good job making us guess.
Games are fun, and I want to do more of them.
I wonder if we
Please
could do
do.
one with like armpits or something, like totally
Hmm.
different.
Maybe belly buttons.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
I love how quick you shot that down after thinking about it.
No.
We could do hairy feet and it's all Neelix.
Joy is sticking with Zoe.
All right, we are closing out the poll, everybody. Lucia says that was very fun. Oh, On B says do it by ear. It's a good one.
Ooh, that
Okay,
could be
so the
fun
next
too.
fruit.
Yes, please. That sounds like a good one.
The next fruit for Katie is 5% said zucchini, 28% said dates, 28% said figs, 36% said must see TV. I want to see grapefruit.
All right, Katie. Hope
Oh,
your game.
Katie.
Happy New Year.
Right?
That's the flavor that Squirt and Mountain Dew are, so it can't be bad, right?
But it's not just like straight up,
Yeah,
grapefruit.
there's
It's mixed with a bunch of other
grapefruit
stuff
and
and
a-
usually sugar.
mountain of sugar. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Okay, so we'll close that out. That was a lot of fun. Okay.
Mm.
Let's do this year in review, 2024 year in review from treknews.net. Is that right? Yep, treknews.net. Cool picture. Okay,
yeah.
we'll just fly through this one. Reaching
Yeah.
the edge of discovery. Fun picture there. We said goodbye to the first Star Trek series of the Alex Kurtzman era this past year. And we've said goodbye to all of them now, except for Strange New Worlds,
Yeah.
Yeah.
including short treks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe
Actually,
short treks.
Also unofficially including the Ready Room.
Right?
You know, that was a
And
double
Very
gut
short
punch.
treks.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the Ready Room.
Me
Yeah, it was great.
too. Yeah. I like seeing Will Wheaton just
never saw
geek
it.
out. It was a great time.
No,
You can
Will
tell he's
did a
having the time of his
fantastic
life.
job.
Let him have this.
Yeah. Okay. Next is, this is interesting. Youngsters take flight.
Yay.
Oh, little buddies. Who's missing? Oh,
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah. That's probably where they're waiting for Zero to come in with their new containment suit.
Right. After Discovery wrapped, fans in the world were finally treated to the 20-episode Star Trek Prodigy Season 2, which premiered on certain international streaming platforms long before its Netflix debut in July. Remember
Yeah,
that
that
debacle
happened.
when, was it Trek Core or Trek Central? They announced that all these episodes were
Trek
out in
Central.
France and people got pissed. And they're like, but it's true. And they're like, don't spoil things. And like, but it's true. And they're like, shut up. We hate you.
Well, they thought they were breaking news that they weren't supposed to break, but
Right.
no, it turns out they were in the right. But French fans who did not spoil things online for the rest of us, thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah. Then we've got Lower Decks. Lower Decks. There's Dax. Lower Decks. Lower
Yay!
Decks.
Lower
That was so much fun. Oh, I love that episode.
I love that episode
The other
too.
major
It's
event of
probably-
2024. Sorry, Melissa.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's probably my favorite episode of the series.
Yeah, the
It's
whole
just
series.
so-
Wow.
Yeah, I
it's
love
right
it
up there.
so much.
I
Mhm.
honestly think it's one of the best episodes of Star Trek produced in like the last 30
Yeah.
years.
I
Yeah.
agree. It's
Hmm.
pretty phenomenal.
It's fun.
Mhm.
I'm
How's your
tasting
cookies
my
and cream?
That's pretty good actually.
Nice.
You know what I like best about it?
What?
The taste.
The fact that it's not something potentially gross.
Mm.
It's not the surprise jelly beans.
Yeah, bat barf and all that stuff.
No bamboozled
Okay.
protein shakes today.
We actually talk about two things about Lower Decks actually from the
Yeah.
finale that
Sure.
I
Yeah.
really loved. The multiverse portal that opened at the end. Spoilers for everybody. The episode's been out for a couple weeks now, but and basically how the way the show ends with a new command structure on the Cerritos and the acknowledgement that the Cerritos pretty much is as good as the Enterprise, just in the sense that they did save the universe. And then so they get to zoom off and they inherit the next generation mantle. But there's also a portal to the multiverse with Starbase 80 guarding it, just like Deep
Starbase
Space
80.
Nine. Yeah, just like Deep Space Nine. So they also inherit the Deep Space Nine mantle. So they kind of have both. They kind of are both shows. And if the show gets to continue, they would actually do both stories and do
Yeah.
DS9 and TNG. It's crazy. Like
It's
how
pretty
well that was all
precisely engineered. I gotta
yeah,
say.
how beautifully that was all plotted out, and like and of course the gut punch that there's no planned continuation for it at the moment, and it'll be years before it could happen, even if it gets renewed tomorrow. If somebody says, "Hey, we're doing Lower Decks tomorrow," we won't see it for what, a year? I don't know how long it takes for this show to get produced, but probably a year
Mhm.
at
Yeah, at
least.
least.
Yeah. So, but still, it's what an amazing setup
Yeah.
and how Lower Decks basically just said, "Hey, we are actually inheriting the TNG era. We were the ones continuing it. And so we kind of absorbed all of it and took it over. And now it's us." I think it's so great.
Wow.
Yeah. I love how they just
Yeah.
really like they slipped in this whole thing of how we can go into multiverses now. No big deal.
It slipped in, yeah. Just
Yeah.
and they had that little Discovery Klingon thing that popped
Yep.
up super
Oh,
quick.
yeah. That got people
That set the
talking.
world afar. Yeah, it set the world ablaze. That was something
Oh.
interesting there. Because
Yeah,
then
Trek
the theory
fans just
was,
getting all crazy talking about things on the internet? Never.
because then the theory was, I saw people saying it where they were saying like, so that means if they were slipping into alternate universes, and then suddenly the Discovery Klingon shows up, as a alternate universe kind of blip, that means Discovery took place in the
No, it
alternate
doesn't.
universe. Tell
No,
them,
it doesn't.
John, why?
Because what was going on with the Cerritos transforming into different versions of the ships, all they were saying was they were turning into things that already exist in the multiverse. It doesn't mean that Discovery is an alternate reality. It means that those Klingons also exist in the multiverse. Just
It
as
doesn't
how
mean that they exist solely in
Right.
another
That's
universe.
right. Those Klingons also exist in other parts of the multiverse, just like there are universes where the Cerritos is sovereign class. There's a universe where the Cerritos is galaxy class. There's a universe where the Klingons all sail on barges instead of starships.
That's cool.
So that's all that's everybody kind of flipped out. It's like, oh my God, they wiped Discovery out of canon. It's like, no, they didn't.
They didn't.
No.
No, they
So what you're
didn't.
trying to say, John, is nice try, haters.
Yeah. But I also took it that they were phasing in and out of different time periods too, not just different dimensions.
Right?
So going back in time to Discovery Klingons would not be so far-fetched because they're phasing in and out of time as well. So
Right.
they're
so it's sort of like everything goes, and I feel like Mike McMahon just put this thing in here just to poke the bear and get people talking about it.
What?
Mike
McMahon?
I know, knowing what it would do, he's just like, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do it. Poke.
But if anything, it includes it more than it negates it.
Right. Those Klingons aren't just a blip in our prime timeline. They're all over the place. They're in different universes.
Right.
They're universes.
There are a lot of things.
Only Klingon.
Yeah. Steve Case says that the barge in space was a great bit. I cracked up at that so hard.
Loved it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was fun. Was not expecting that.
So good.
And I also love that Captain Freeman hates the Sovereign class, because that's the second time she's like, we turn all Sovereign class. Well, I guess I'll have to take it because at the end of season 1, she hates the Sovereign class because she argued against the Cerritos being remodeled into the Sovereign class. She's like, I hate it when things get turned all Sovereign class.
It reminds me in Star Trek 4 when they're in the shuttle waiting their ship, and oh God, is the Enterprise going to be an Excelsior class? And Kirk is like, well, a ship is a ship, and Sky's like, no, that bucket of bolts, and no. Yeah. Ryan, you look confused.
I was just looking for something. But it's not working here. Oh well.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Brain's not working or browser's not working? What's up?
It's probably the former more than anything. I was looking, Melissa, do you want to pull up our new Instagram video that our friend Joy made? I wonder where I can find that. Let's see.
Yeah, let's find that. Because it's beautiful. Because Joy is an artiste extraordinaire.
Yeah.
We love her.
I should have prepared this a little bit better.
The wonderful work that she does. Let me.
It's the last show of the year. Does anybody care?
No.
We're all in F it mode.
Let's see. Is that it? No, that's not it. John Orchiola, what do you want to talk about while I look for the... Oh, wait.
Found it.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, boy.
Did you find it?
Man alive. This is going to be so fun. Oh, transfer expired.
Oh, wait. Oh, what? Oh, that's some bullshit.
Oops.
Now I have to find it elsewhere.
Here. I put it in the chat.
Oh, it's a reel. That means
but I can't. That's what I was saying. I couldn't pull that up. I got to pull up the for real one. What's
technology?
John, tell us a story.
I actually have to jet pretty soon, but before I do, hang on one second.
I am your singing telegram. Who loves that movie?
Elf, good movie.
Before I go, guys, I got someone here I want you guys to meet.
Hi, buddy.
This is
Oh,
there.
this is
this is a new
Zeppelin.
edition, yeah?
Pie.
Yep, our 3-month-old German Shepherd. He does not want to do this.
Oh,
He doesn't want to do this. But
He's disappeared.
he's had him for 13 days. It's the best 13 days of his life.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
buddy.
All right,
Hi.
you can go, buddy. You can go.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. He was amazing. He's so awesome.
Pupper.
Love puppies.
Oh my gosh. Give him
True.
all the toys, all the bones.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I've got a jet.
Hmm.
So happy New Year. If I don't talk to you guys.
nice story,
Oh.
John.
Yeah. Yeah, happy
We'll-
New Year.
We'll see you soon,
Good
pal.
story.
Thanks very much.
All right, guys.
Take
you
care,
later.
man.
Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
So long. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find this in a moment. But until then, we'll
The
move on to the
link-
next item.
In the chat doesn't work.
No.
Boo.
No.
Damn technology.
I know. I'm livid right now. Anyway,
I can tell.
Joy, resend it.
Yeah, resend it, Joy.
If you
'cause
can,
it's
yeah, please.
beautiful.
Anyway, so everybody, you can help us out now with the Lappy Awards. How can you help us? Well, there's something. Here's something. Here's a fun item for everybody. One of the questions is going to be, because this is 2024, it is, which new production are you most looking forward to?
Ooh.
Now,
Okay.
it could be one that we know is happening, like
Mhm.
Section 31. Or it could be one that they've talked about 15 times, like the SETI Alpha 5 audio drama thing that supposedly is in the works.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
Star Trek 4 that's supposedly in the works. And right?
Uh-huh.
And what's
Mhm.
isn't there one that was
The
like gonna be like
Untitled Origin Star Trek
right.
movie.
Yeah, workplace
So-
comedy.
You workplace
Star Trek.
comedy one. There's also Starfleet Academy, right? We got a
Mhm.
lot of options here. My question to everybody in the live chat is, what am I missing? What are we missing here?
Strange New Worlds season
That.
Well, that
3.
already exists. I mean, like something that we
Oh.
haven't even like that just,
Oh, like sight unseen?
something new. Yeah, that's
Oh, I
Mm.
think that covers it. then.
Okay. Yeah, as far as I know.
because they've dropped a lot of hints about a lot of things over the years. And I feel like,
Legacy.
Well, there's the fan demand for that. Now, is that really going to happen? I don't know. Prodigy season 3 feels like it's in the same realm where we want it. Will it happen? I don't know.
yeah, that's a good point. I'm probably looking for things where somebody like Alex Kurtzman, or Akiva has mentioned that this is something that
Mhm.
is either in the works or happening or that they're kicking around and would like to do. Something that's actually officially being considered or worked on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're right, because Legacy would win that gangbusters probably easily.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see if we're missing
Yeah.
anything.
Although I am in Linda Andergreg's camp where it's whatever Tawny's doing, I'm on board
Yeah.
with that. I want whatever she's having.
Definitely.
I am
Same.
all in on that.
Yeah. All in on that. For sure.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that we know for
don't
sure
think-
has at least been in some stage of development at some point.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Okay. I thought there may be one or two other things, but maybe I'm wrong here. Let's see what the
Because you
live
have
chat
the
says.
2 movies. You have Academy. You have Section 31. You have the
Section
comedy.
31. That's going to air though before the Lappies. So does that
Right.
count?
But that,
Yeah,
yeah,
but it's-
because this is something, whatever was anticipated in 2024, because the Lappies are all about
Oh,
2024.
okay.
'Cause I thought about that too. I was like, wait a second. There's a problem there.
Yeah.
But I
And
still think it's okay,
honestly,
right? What do you think?
we're going to see that fairly recently, right before the Lappies too. Will there be a recency bias?
No,
Well, by then it will
because
have been
it's
voted on already.
2025 and we're
Okay,
covering
okay.
2024.
Okay. Fine. Just
I
trying to
thought it
account
was-
for the human brain, you know.
No, I
just-
know. This is what we have to do is all the things, because once you put those polls out, if you haven't thought of
Mhm.
all these things, then you're like, oh man,
Then you get
something
it.
comes up.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, so was there anything we missed live chat? Doesn't seem like it.
Badger says
No.
Captain Worf, which Michael Dorn has mentioned for 20 years now at least.
But it's
But is
not
that's not
actively
seriously
in the
been
works.
pursued.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, Joel says Section 31-2, The Wrath of Sloane.
I like that.
I do
Okay,
too.
so here's what I think here's what I think the number of questions or polls per show should be. Because normally for every new show, we have like one question just specific to Discovery, or one show specific to only Lower Decks. And then we have a bunch that are like any show. And usually what we do is, well, if it's their last season, like with Picard season 3, you give them 2. Well,
Mhm.
it's the last season for Discovery. It was the last season for Lower Decks, and it was theoretically the last season possibly for Prodigy.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yes.
Prodigy also had the most episodes.
Right.
So
Yes.
every show, everything that got released in 2024 is
We'll get 2.
possibly at an end and
Oh
gets
my.
2. Yes, so there'll be 2
Yeah.
specific to Discovery, 2 specific to Prodigy, and 2 specific to Lower Decks, and then, a handful that are, like who was the best antagonist of 2024. We do
Right.
that one every year.
Okay.
Also, I think it might be time to retire either, because we do these every year. We do a lot of the same questions every year. For example, we say best new episode of 2024. We do that every year. That's like
Mhm.
that's the big one, right? So we'll do
Right.
that again. We do best antagonist of 2024. We do that one every year. That's a great one. We do funniest moment, most interesting new character. But then there are 2 that we do that I think we're going to try to see if we can consolidate into one. Melissa probably knows where we're going with this. There's most exciting moment
Oh yeah.
of 2024 and biggest wow moment
Yeah.
of 2024.
Okay. I can
Because
see
to
why
me,
you
they're
bring those
2
together.
very different things, but a lot of times there's a ton of overlap.
Right.
And people might, like, to me, most exciting is like always positive. Yay, awesome, cool, the Enterprise is back, whoopee, biggest wow moment might not necessarily be exciting. It might be like Icheb getting his eyeball cut out. Like, wow, that
Make
was
you
crazy.
go, wow.
It could be
True,
somebody
true.
dying. It could be
Right.
Hugh the Borg dying. You're like, wow,
Mhm.
didn't see that coming. So wow is just kind of something that makes you say wow. But I feel like at this point, we may need to retire one. What do you guys think? And then kind of put them
Yeah.
into one.
You know,
think
I do
it's
feel
smart
like
to
they are very
consolidate.
similar.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
But
I'm
then
not
if-
opposed to that idea.
So if that's the case, though, which one do we keep and which one do we kill?
I think you can fold exciting or wow into exciting more than you can exciting into wow. If that makes any sense.
Because exciting could be any heart pumping moment,
Right.
not just positive.
Yeah.
Kind of like wow. But any exciting moment, like you see the Gorn outside of the ship of the Enterprise, or they're attacking you.
See, I
It's
think
pretty
that
exciting.
biggest wow moment is bigger is more of an umbrella because that can include exciting, it can include scary, it could be
True.
sad, it could be horrific,
Mm.
it could be
Or
hilarious.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
that's a
maybe
good point
people,
too.
Kissing somebody else and you weren't expecting. Wow.
but maybe they don't want
Yeah.
something that's so big that it's vague, where it's like, oh my God, that's too big. There are too many answers. So what do you
No.
guys think at home? Do you want just, which one do you want to kill? This is Mary
Shit.
Kill Fuck of
I hit the wrong button.
Oh no,
Oh
Melissa,
no, you gotta
you've
read
destroyed the
closely.
Lappies.
I did.
Which
Destroy
question
it.
should we retire? Biggest wow moment or most exciting moment?
Oh, I
Do you
love that
want
it's neck and neck.
do you want something that's all encompassing? Like biggest wow moment could just be like anything that makes you say wow, good, bad,
Hmm.
happy, sad, hilarious, whatever. Or do you want to focus on something a little bit more just that's only kind of positive or positive adjacent? Um, or maybe you think differently. Maybe wow, this is neck and neck.
Yeah,
love
I'm not
it.
sure how much
I
this is
love
helping.
watching.
I think this is showing how hard
Oh.
this is.
Yeah. And then Melissa's going to be pissed that she picked the wrong one because that's going to make the difference. Are you happy, Melissa? You destroyed the Lappy Awards before they even happened.
My bad.
Wow.
Oops.
That was today's biggest wow moment, Melissa.
Oops.
Oopsie. Moopsie.
Yeah.
But it's still neck and neck.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
It's 50-50. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh
This
dear.
is the most exciting and wow-alicious poll ever.
Oh man, everybody get those votes in. We need help.
Wow.
Also, so in Prodigy last year or last time, there were two questions for Prodigy, and these were the two polls. What was the biggest twist in Prodigy season 2? Because this is a show that has been known to have some really good and smart and unexpected twists. And the other one is the most Federation moment in Prodigy because they're very
Oh, I
Ooh.
love
because they
that.
really kind of embody what the Federation is all about, that show. Maybe
Mhm.
more so than any show. They really
Mhm.
just they take characters that are the least Federation and they
Right.
have the most Federation moments and morals and themes with those characters.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know what? One Trek fan has a really good suggestion in the chat.
Oh no.
How about replace both of these choices with most unexpected moment, and that's clearer.
Mm.
Hmm.
That's an interesting idea.
That's close to a twist, you see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I like
I'm
where
so
she's
glad I don't have
going,
to
One
do this,
Trek.
you guys. You
One Trek. Hey, we don't
You're
have
all
to do
doing the
this
hard
either.
work.
That's the secret. If it gets too hard, we'll be like, nah, too
We'll make someone
hard.
else do it.
Yeah.
But that's a good suggestion. Combining them into something that's a little bit different, not so much one or the other. And the fact that it's 50-50 is telling us maybe that's the kind of a direction we have to go into is retire them,
Agreed.
not retire either one, but mold them in together.
Like clay, let's just make them
Mm.
converge into something else.
Ooh.
I
And of
do
course,
think that's what this poll is saying. We have 31 votes, and it's split 52-48 right now, and was 50-50 for a really long time. This is very
and Melissa
tough.
screwed up her vote, so it could be the other way
Yeah.
around.
Well, I think I saw somebody else say that they also clicked the wrong choice. So I don't know if that cancels out both of your
Yeah.
votes
Well,
or
because
knows?
they're thinking that I was going to say which one should we do, but it says
Right,
which one should we
that's-
retire?
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
life is so crazy.
Life
This is
is
so weird.
hard.
Yes.
I missed the
That's
word
duro.
retire.
Reading is
Also,
hard, comprehension's hard.
so for Lower Decks, we also have what was the funniest episode of Lower Decks That's a good one.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Like the
And
whole
then one other
season or the
question.
series?
The season of
Season.
Okay.
2024.
Okay.
Also, at this point, now that, we kind of touched on it, but a lot of shows have ended so far in the Kurtzman era that now we have enough for the question for the new series, which is the Kurtzman era, which is 2017 and up. Which new series, 2017 and up, had the best final episode?
I was thinking about
In
that last
chronological
night.
order, and I'm adding one, I don't care. In chronological order, Discovery, Short Treks, Picard, Very Short Treks,
Yes.
Prodigy, and Lower Decks. That's 6.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Why
That'll
not?
be a good one. And we don't need preliminary voting for that one. That's just
Yeah, that's set.
Dude, I was thinking about that last night.
it's a fun one. Oh, here's a fun one. Okay, this is okay. I definitely need. Okay, see, you guys. Okay, live chat.
This
You
is
failed us
fun.
in this one, but maybe I failed you there. Maybe Melissa failed us. I don't know.
Oh, I did.
Nah,
But
nobody failed. It's just a very difficult question.
here's
Yeah,
my question
because-
to you. A fun question for the universe division, which is all Star Trek, TV, movies, new and old, would be I thought it would be fun to have a question like which production, which series or movie is the best to show a first time viewer? So I was thinking either, a series like start with Next Generation or start with Prodigy or start with the motion picture or First Contact or the J.J. Abrams 2009 movie. But then a little nagging thing, because we're Star Trek nerds and this is what we do, said, well, hang on a second. Why are you making the movies individual, but you're making the episodes a series?
Yeah, it's not fair, is it?
Because I was
Do
thinking
there
like,
need to be separate categories for like which movie would you show versus which series you would show?
but see, this is what I'm saying. What about if some people might say, well, not a series, but a specific
But an
episode.
episode.
Oh.
But then it gets crazy. These are the kind of things that we do to ourselves as Star
That's
Trek
too
fans.
big.
It is big, but
Big
I
butt.
mean, but you wouldn't pick an episode like Alan Moraine to show a first time.
Are you sure? Somebody would do it.
Or, the salamander babies. Or
Threshold.
I know some
Or-
people who would love that.
ghost sex candles.
But then you might also say, look, if we're doing all of TNG as an option, or all of Voyager, or all of Discovery as an option,
Yeah.
then you should say all of the Star Trek movies should be lumped together as one option. But they're such separate entities
They
Mm,
really
to me.
are. They
or
really
all
are.
the
one-
TNG. Yeah, what do you think?
You know what? This needs some preliminary rounds. We need to
Yeah.
have a battle of elimination here.
We could do that right here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because I know there's one specific episode in Prodigy where Janeway is explaining the history of the Federation to the kids. And I was like, this is a great episode for a first timer because you get the legacy of Star Trek in one episode, and it's not difficult to digest. It's pretty easy to comprehend. And I think that would be an amazing first episode for anybody who's new to Star Trek.
Oh, yeah, agreed. Prodigy is extremely accessible to a first-time fan who knows nothing about Star Trek. You don't have to have any other knowledge to go in and
Right.
enjoy that show.
Yeah.
so
At the
the
same
options would
time-
be,
Yeah.
if we're talking about which, what formula should it be? Like when we're saying You get a first-time watcher. And the question is, what's the best blank? Are we talking production? Are we talking about specific episodes and specific movies? Just one thing like Darmok or Threshold or The Wrath
Yeah.
of Khan. Like they're all
Yeah.
separate. Every single episode and movie is up for grabs, and this is a complete battle royal, utter bedlam. There are going to be 70 answers. It's just gonna be
It's gonna be
completely
crazy.
insane. Or do we do a full series as one entity, like Deep Space Nine, like Prodigy, like Lower Decks, and a specific movie? So you have Deep Space Nine, The Wrath of Khan, Prodigy, First Contact. That's how it goes. That would be a full series and specific movies. Okay. And the
Or-
third option is full series, TNG, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Prodigy, and movie series, original series movies,
Right.
TNG movies, JJ
Right.
movies.
Ooh.
I think those are the
see.
three options of
Yeah.
how to organize this.
I'm liking the
Mhm.
latter.
Same.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Something about that just clicks in my brain
Mhm.
as the
See,
way to go.
I like full series, but specific movies.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
But maybe that's just because that's
Well-
how it first popped up in my head until I started overthinking,
Right.
because that's what Star Trek fans do. So everybody, we are giving it to you. Here's the
Yeah.
question in the live chat. We've got the poll going. This one's crazy. Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, no matter which way this goes, it's going to be a fun pack, right? We've
Right.
got like a medley.
I kind of want to watch the world burn and just let it be episodes. People will be like, the Inner Light. It'll be like the Inner Light versus J.J. Abrams versus First Contact versus Darmok versus, like.
You agent of chaos, you.
It'll be Spock's brain will be in there somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely, it must.
It'll be, what was the one? Kobayashi Maru will be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Because for me, not to poop in the pool, but for me,
Please
the
don't.
episode when I
It's a lot of cleanup.
introduce Star Trek to a first-time viewer, I go for a specific episode. And and a lot of people say, the J.J. Abrams movie is a great starter, and it worked. It was a great
Yeah.
starter.
Oh, absolutely, it did. Yes.
Prodigy might be great for kids,
Or anybody who's just going in sight unseen, does like not know Star Trek
Right.
at all.
Yeah.
The one I always do, TNG episode Cause and Effect. That's the one, because you don't need to know anything about Star Trek. You get what's going on right away, and it's got a fun ending. And then they go, "Oh, Frasier's in this," and then you're like, "Yeah, he's in every episode of Star Trek. You should watch more."
Yeah. Guess what? Iggy Pop was in an episode of Star Trek, and so was Mick Fleetwood, and we can watch all those.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very true.
Okay, so this is a
Yeah.
good poll, and it is. We'll give you guys more time to vote on this. I know the wording. I try to make the wording as clear as possible. Voyager the Thaw was the one my dad wanted to watch based off the promo. That's on B who says
Oh,
that.
interesting.
Wow.
Because that's a little bit of an oddball Voyager episode that it's divisive, right? People either love it or hate it. But also, those promos that aired in the 90s had such little to do with what the episode was really about. And I wish I remembered what that promo was that made... What did they
Right.
say that made your dad want to watch it?
It was pretty trippy. That episode was pretty trippy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I kind of like trippy movies. So
Yeah.
was
Oh, I
very-
love the thought. Don't get me wrong. Michael McKean, number
Yeah.
one, that's
He's-
great.
yeah.
But then he
Yeah.
invites Cirque du Soleil to this really weird party. And
Yes. Yeah.
It's not a good episode,
do-
but I love Michael McKean. He's amazing.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know
He's
what
great.
else is very
I haven't seen
trippy?
it in a while.
Enterprise. So,
Mhm.
because of Trip.
Okay.
No, but you know what else would be a really good one to show somebody that's never ever seen Star Trek, in my opinion, First Contact, the movie.
Yeah.
Because I
You can
think
get it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It gives you the origin story of Starfleet,
there it
of
is.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm. You get the Borg, you get current Trek, and you get the past as well. And you get Lily Sloan, who I absolutely adore.
Yes, same.
Another way to do it would be to just say which episode is the best episode to start off. But then that's not really the universe division. Universe division is supposed to be all Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
We got to
Uh-huh,
open it
yeah.
up to everything. I mean, maybe we'll
Yeah.
just start it off as just which episode, and then, and then that'll narrow it down a little bit. And then next year
Mhm.
we do it all. I don't know.
We can do different things like every couple of, year or so, and
Mhm.
Yeah,
do it one way one year, do it another way next.
absolutely.
Good vote going on in the live chat. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We are almost out of time already. Wow. You guys helped. So we'll get back to that in just a moment. But first, let's talk about the week ahead. What's today, Friday? God, I don't even know how that's possible. Okay.
Yeah. Allegedly.
So this coming Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we are releasing our first segment of the TNG Season 4 review special. What timing? The end of the year, we've got the end of Season 4 of TNG. That's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Check that out this
Mhm.
Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel. Then on Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we've got the TNG episode, The Host.
Ooh, nice.
The Host, the full review of The Host. Then on Tuesday, everybody, come spend your New Year's Eve with us right here on the
Hey.
Virtual TrekCon channel. For the main viewer, we'll talk about all the news. We'll make a lot of Lappy announcements. It's gonna be Melissa's final day on the show, right, Melissa? Isn't that what you? No, you'd never said that actually. She looked at me like, "What
How
is this?"
dare
Should I know? Well, I just
It's
trying to
like,
get people to
what
tune
did I
in.
do?
I just want people to
What did I
tune in.
do?
Oh my God.
And then she'll be like, at the end, she'll be like, April Fools.
April
and then-
Fools.
But maybe not
You guys
everybody.
are
Tune in.
mean.
Find out.
I had no
So that
idea,
is
y'all.
that is this Tuesday, the 31st at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the Virtual TrekCon YouTube channel. For the main viewer, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to lie about a lot of things, clearly, and it'll be great. Then on, let's see.
Yeah.
Well, that's really it. Then next week, come back around to Friday, and here we are with the very first episode of Star Trek and Chill on Melissa Longo's birthday, actually. Right?
Oh, is it?
That's right. Friday the 3rd will be your birthday, right,
birthday!
Melissa? Oh my God.
It will
Aw.
be. It'll be a party. Woohoo.
You never
Oh,
get a second chance to
awesome.
enjoy your 30th birthday. I really hope
I know.
this is going to
I'm
be
so
a beautiful
excited.
time. I hope you have time to hang out with us.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
yay.
I've loved my 20s, but I'm looking forward to the 30s.
Mm.
I hear they're wonderful.
Anyway, Shar, where can people find you online and where can they find your goodies or in person?
Well, don't come to my house. Please don't come to my house. I like my space.
Unless you have cake. pizza.
Well, cake is negotiable. We could maybe arrange to meet at a public spot and have
We
some
should
cake.
have cake on
But
Friday.
you're not coming to my house, okay? But otherwise, you can find me online. You can do that, and you can go on Blue Sky primarily is where I'm hanging out right now, and my handle is ohtheprofanity.com. You can also find me on Threads and Instagram at ohtheprofanity. You can find Bold Bubbles at boldbubbles.com, where I'm going to be working on replenishing stock of soap because I sold quite a bit over the holidays. It was nice. Y'all cleaned me out. So that was great. And yeah, new things to come in 2025. And let's see. Also, Mission Log Prodigy. We're going to kick off the new year with another interview. And we're going to be talking with Jen Muro, one of the writers on the
cool.
show, coming
Yeah.
out soon. I think the 7th I believe, is when that's going to happen. So stay tuned for that.
What a great get. Great get.
She was fun. Great to talk to.
Mm-hmm. What about yourself, Melissa Longo? You're also fun to talk to.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Biggest wow moment.
There it is right there.
So on social media, you can find me at Melissa Longo, Malissa, and on at walkingartmadebymelissa.com. Yeah, so much going on there. And here on YouTube at Virtual TrekCon, the Seventh Rule, and 3 Fat Lobsters walking in a tank.
Melissa, you said you're going to be on Star Trek and Chill on your birthday, right?
Yeah.
Unless plans change. What do you want to do on Star Trek and what? Bring cake?
We should all bring
We
cake.
should have cake.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do cake. Hell yeah. Cake is
Mm.
eternal.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Okay. And everybody, you can find me on twitter.com following sports at Ryan TG Husk. Once again, that's at Ryan. Well, that's how I found out that Mike Brown just got fired. That's crazy. How did Mike Brown of the Kings get fired?
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Okay.
people were saying they wanted them to
Shams
hire
Charania.
him for the
Warriors.
Yeah.
That's because he used to be an assistant coach for the Warriors.
Oh.
And then he went over to the Kings and we're like, dag nabbit, he's so good. We don't want him to be on a rival team. Anyway, doesn't matter. The point is at Ryan TG Husk. Once again, that's at Ryan TG Husk, but especially primarily right here on YouTube at Virtual TrekCon, Falling Tower, or the Seventh Rule. That's where we do it. It's a cake, Joel says.
Can we make that the background for next week?
I think so.
Oh, yes.
I think so.
Thank you in advance, the Matt Boardman.
Cake.
Yeah, thank you, the Matt. Okay, if his last name was Itically, his name would be Thematically. Anyway,
Ooh.
that was I don't even like myself for that. So the poll, 29% of you said full series and movie series. 32% of you said specific episodes and specific movies. Those are the people that want to watch the world burn. And 38% of you said 38% said full series and specific movies. So kind of a hybrid. But it's very, very close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very close, which makes me think even harder. I don't know.
This is hard.
Yeah, life is weird.
Life is
Anyway,
hard.
thank you very much to Walter, Glenn, Dave, Mark, War Dog, Lucia, Briscoe, Rob. Hey, welcome, Briscoe, Rob. Lamaya.
Hello.
Hey, Lamaya. Joshua,
Hi.
Melanie, Badger. What's up, Badger? Oh, cellular peptide cake for Melissa. That'll be fun.
Oh.
Dave
with
Gregory.
mint frosting.
Mm-hmm. It is a cellular peptide cake with mint frosting. 3D Obsession, Redshirt Bob, Zanzis, hey, and everybody else, Fran, Joy, Steve Case, that's Joe Bugbuster. Anyway, thanks everybody. We appreciate all of you, and we will see you next time. And remember, hey, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications, hit the refresh button when this thing ends. Comment section pops down, I should say. Leave us a comment, keep the conversation going. Wish Melissa a happy birthday preemptively. Wish her a happy birthday the year before her birthday. It'll be great.
Oh my God. You'll be ahead of the game.
Yeah. And remember, Terry Rose says, I want a corner piece. I feel like that's an Orville reference. Very good. Everybody,
it means more frosting.
Have a chill weekend. You've earned it. Well, War Dog hasn't, but everybody else has.